Hey everyone, it's your girl Althea. I'm gonna try to fit in as many as recording as I can right now. Um, I watched the Hallmark Hall of Fame the other day, Breathing Lessons. This movie was so cute, and I loved it. It's an old classic movie. This movie actually came out in 1994. See, I was gonna say 98, but 1994. It's the guy from The Notebook, James Garner and Joanna Woodward. Maggie, she plays his wife, and Ira. This movie was so cute. Oh my God, Fiona, that was what Fiona. Okay, so Fiona, the woman that plays, her name is Fiona in the movie, which was their ex-daughter-in-law. She is actually the young lady from what is it, Law and Order: Criminal Intent. I didn't know that was her. Wow, she was good. She still looks good. But I'm just saying. Wow, let me deep dive into this movie. This movie was so cute, and it also comes on next month. What day is it? It's sometime in March. And I screenshot March 15th at 5 p.m. It's a Saturday, breathing lessons, and I highly recommend it. It was a really sweet movie. It shows how two married couples are going through their ups and downs in their marriage, and they come together in the end. I love the fact that they had their moment with solitary, playing solitary with cards. And it was just really, really sweet, y'all. It was really, really touching. The most funniest part in the movie was the funeral scene. Oh my God. Y'all know how I do. If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. You don't want to miss any of my updates. But I want to talk about this so much. Like the funeral scene, y'all. I was cracking up. You can watch the movie on Tubi, Plex, or Hallmark Plus. If you're a Hallmark Plus fan, I just suggest you go ahead and watch it. So you won't have no commercials. But it's definitely on Tubi and it's definitely on Plex. But I definitely enjoyed this movie. Like it was really, really good. Like it really brought out something in me. And I was like, oh, it's so cute. Okay, let's get into it. So the movie opens up with a couple or whatever, and they're getting ready for to go to a funeral back home. Well, it's not really back home. It's Ira's wife, Maggie's best friend. Her husband sadly passed away from cancer. And basically they were at odds, basically, like, but they were still married. Maggie's friend was still married to her husband. But they were kind of like their marriage is kind of, I don't know how to say it. It was just they were married, but it was they had some problems, and and it just she said she basically it was just a lot. So when they had the funeral, they didn't have he was cremated, so they didn't have a casket. So how do I describe it? They had people at the funeral. A lot of people came, and the pastor didn't want to have the funeral, whatever. He didn't want to do the funeral, whatever. But one of the deacons did. So Maggie, before they go to the funeral and get ready to go to the funeral, Maggie goes to pick up the car. Maggie gets in a fender bender and tears up the side of the driver's side of the car, and she keeps going. Her husband owns a frame shop, and his dad lives above the shop or whatever. And he was like, "Well, don't expect me to run down the stairs." I'm like, "Now, no one expects you to run down the stairs when you're to go chase a phone call where you're sitting there watching TV and you like you're not going anywhere." And I don't blame you. You're old and set in your ways, and there's nothing wrong with it. It was just a really it was like a really touching movie. Um, how did I explain? So Maggie's friend wanted her and Ira to sing, Maggie and Ira to sing a song that they sung at the wedding. And Maggie asked her husband, he's like, "I'm not singing no song." So Maggie ends up standing up and singing. And the young gentleman, he started singing with her. But before they started singing or whatever, before the service had started, everybody was coming in. And he asked her, could he write just she had something like a pen and paper so she could write something down. So she gives him a coupon. She said, "I need that back." How you gonna need something back he never wrote on it? Come on, Maggie. But Maggie, um, they had two kids. They had a son and a daughter, and their daughter they was going to Pennsylvania, and then their daughter the next day would be going to drive her to school. So Ira and Maggie had a granddaughter that they hadn't seen in a long time. And Ira was like, he was like, we call her Leroy. She said, "No, her name is Leroy." it's pronounced Leroy, but I guess it's spelled like Leroy or whatever, or LaRue or something. And he's like, and she's like, no, it's Leroy. I love how she kept saying it's Leroy. She kept correcting him or whatever. And they actually, Maggie, let me say something about Maggie. Maggie she felt like she was a fixer-upper. She was trying to, get her son and his ex-wife Fiona back together. She was telling her, oh, he keeps smelling this soap dish, clear soap dish that she has of you or whatever. She was trying to convince her to come back because she had told her husband, I was just like, let's go see Fiona and Leroy, because I haven't seen her in a long time. Because when they pulled up to the yard, the little girl didn't even know who she was, and I know that was kind of sad. Um, but she wasn't a rude little girl. She was out playing or whatever. And they end up going back home with them. I'm just gonna be jumping all over the place. But when I say Breathing Lesson was really, really good, I really enjoyed this one. I had to watch it again because it was just really that good. Like it really touched me. Like y'all don't understand. You know how you watch a movie and like really touched you, you're just like it's like you're going through something in life, but when you watch a good movie, it's like really, really good. Like I really liked it. I really enjoyed it. I don't care if no one else didn't like it. I liked it. But we all have different opinions. It was just so many good feelings in this movie. It had its time, whatever. Fiona and Leroy came back to the house. The son came home, but unfortunately, Ira told the truth. It was like, nah, he doesn't think about you. He moved out a long time ago, and Fiona fell some type of way, and her and Leroy left, and Maggie was in the kitchen cooking, and she asked Leroy what kind of vegetables you like, and he was like, she goes out, she's looking for Leroy, and Leroy's not upstairs, and Ira said, they're not up here. She's like, where are they at? She's going out. Mind you, she don't let the stove on with the chicken frying. And I'm like, your house gonna burn down. But unfortunately, thank God it didn't. Not unfortunately, but I'm glad it didn't. But y'all, it was really a good movie. It really was. I really liked it, and I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys get to watch it next month. Or if you watch before then, because it's on Tubi, Plex, and Hallmark Plus. But Tubi and Plex are free. You're just gonna watch ads. But Breathing Lessons, I 10 out of 10 recommend because I liked it. You may have not get rated that high, but I really liked it because it just really did touch you. There's so much to unpack, but I was giving you some of the story, but that funeral scene I was taken through. Now, mind you, this okay. I don't know if y'all remember in the 90s, they had waterbeds. I remember when we were younger, we went to somebody's house for a pool party, and their older son had like a waterbed. Everybody was in there watching Mighty Joe Young. Mighty Joe Young was clearly like a big part of my childhood. I loved Mighty Joe Young. I could watch a movie 10 times a day and still wouldn't get tired. I remember actually I found that on DVD, and I gotta find a DVD. Because I had it on VHS because I got it from my cousin. Then I had bought it on DVD because VHS are going out. So yeah, I keep my DVDs. And I know somebody was like, Gary, you need to stop buying DVDs. Leave me alone. This is my comfort. I love buying DVDs. I find all kinds of, because a couple weeks ago I found Mask. I don't know if y'all know about Mask, about the boy with, um, his face was messed up or whatever. But it was like, I think he was born that way or something, and he sadly passes away. It's like a scene we have Sharon. I love me some Sharon. Um, I know some people may come and say, oh, some things about Cher, but that's your business. I'm talking about the actress, the stuff I saw. I know she's a singer and all this other stuff. But yeah, I'm talking about what I knew. Because some people are like, oh, I can't give your opinion. I'm just talking about how, like, the actress and stuff. I know how y'all feel about it. I'm talking about movies and stuff. But back to what I was saying. But Breathing Lessons is a good movie. And I really did enjoy it. It gave me the feels that I needed. And I just felt warm inside. And I hope you guys can sit down and watch it. All right, that's all. Thanks again for listening.